Of the top current NBA duos, let's start at 3, KD and Kyrie. While they might not be a duo for much longer, talent's there, obviously. They only played 57 games together, by the way, in 3 years with it. It's number 2, Jamal Murray and 2-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray hasn't played in over a year, but the duo won at least one playoff series together over the previous 3 years. Number 1 on their list, Giannis and Jrue Holiday. Giannis' stats are out of this world, of course. Jrue Holiday might be the best defensive guard in the league, and he's a big shot maker, right? Now let's put 5 on it. My top 5 NBA duos in the league right now. And look, guys, I want to say the criteria before we start. The criteria is, realistically, these guys are going to play together, and they're due to be healthy, for example. You know, like, it's not a stretch to say they're going to be healthy.
Sure.
Jokic and Murray are not on the list. I saw them up against LeBron and AD. It was a mismatch. Let me start at 5. Tatum and Brown. Now, one of the problems with these lists is a lot of times people just say superstar and who's probably the second best player on the team. That's not what we mean by dynamic duos. We mean 2 guys a cut above everyone else. These guys fit that description. They're about as good as each other, more or less. Brown was better when it mattered. Tatum's usually a little better. These 2 guys are clearly the best players on the team, dynamic duo. At 4, Kawhi and PG. Now look, they haven't played together in a while. Unless we believe they'll never be healthy again.
Now again, hold on.
The criteria you set.
The criteria you started out with
realistically.
Realistically, they're going to be healthy.
Do you believe Kawhi will play 40 games this season, or is he likely to play more like 58, 60, 62 games?
I have no idea. He hasn't played in a year and a half.
You have to make an educated guess. He's not. You think his career is over?
I'm just giving you a hard time because he literally hasn't played in a year and a half.
You think his career is over?
No.
Okay.
I'd say
he's going to play this year.
60 games. Yeah.
Okay. Giannis and Middleton are at 3. And here's, again, the problem. People don't know what they mean by this list. Bleacher Report, they don't actually know what they mean. They put Giannis and Holiday. I'll put Giannis and Middleton. We can quibble about who should be the second guy, but there's one superstar and then other guys who in their best year might be an all-star. That's not really what we mean because the league is moving away from dynamic duos as everyone's skills increase. The difference between the star player and the starter is shrinking, and so deeper teams are better than 1-2 punches. At 2, Steph and Draymond. Now, Jay Will made a great argument for Steph and Wiggins today, but to me, the Warriors, who they are, is Steph and Draymond, and that's the reason they win championships. That's the reason everyone wants to play there. That is who reinvented basketball, ushered in the modern or postmodern era. Those 2 are the crime partners that win all the championships. And number 1, unless, again, you don't believe they're going to play 60 games-ish together, LeBron and AD. And the only reason Kyrie and KD aren't 1 is because they're not going to be teammates next year, or they'd be 1. See, a lot of this is the job here is to isolate value. And instead, we try to turn it into a team award. This is not about 2 players who have the best teams around them and now choose the best 2 players on the team. These are the 2 players that make their team the best. That's those 2 guys. Have at it.
Well, that was articulate, eloquent, really well done. However, KD and Kyrie have to be on this list somewhere. I would put them at 1A, maybe 1B.
I put them at 1.
Yeah, they have to be on this list because there is a good chance that they play together next year in Brooklyn.
Is there? They're going to play together next year? It doesn't seem like
I can see it happening.
As of now, I think Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant are going to be on the Nets next season.
Boom.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're still on the team right now.
If that happens, I'll put them number 1.
Are they number 1? Are they above LeBron and AD?
Yeah.
I would not have them number 1. I would not have them. I'd have them maybe 5th.
Do you remember? Do you recall?
Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant.
I'd like to remind everyone.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to take that back.
I'd like to remind everyone. About 2.5 months ago, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant were healthy, playing in the first round on the court. And they got absolutely demolished by the guys that are 5th.
No. That's my whole point. Not by those 2 guys. By those 2 guys and 8 other guys.
They got outplayed in those series, by both those guys.
Because when you 2 have 8 teammates who are really good and the other 2 don't have any, it's easy to get outplayed.
They got outplayed in the series individually. Those 2 guys were better than the other 2.
That's like when people say KD was better than LeBron. No, he wasn't when they met in the finals. It's that LeBron's team had to worry about Steph and Clay and this one.
I'm just going by your list, which is those 2. If you match up that series, those 2 guys were better in that series.
KD and Kyrie, when they were last on a real team, were having such an easy time with Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday, and this was without James Harden. It was embarrassing. It was non-competitive early in that series. They would have won in 5, maybe 6 games. KD and Kyrie by themselves. Even without Kyrie, KD almost beat him in Game 7.
I will again go back to when they were healthy 2.5 months ago, and they got destroyed in the first round. They can't be the best two in the league.
It's hard to argue with that one. It is hard to argue. They got bumped in the first round. That
I think if by your ranking, LeBron and AD make sense as the top.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.